How magical and how fun! In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to make two images equal, how to create a very clean and simple slide, and how to create all this so you can use it for other slides. For example, I could delete this photo and copy those boxes, and I'll have a next ready slide in a matter of seconds. If you want to learn all this, jump into this tutorial and let's start creating. Who said that a slide has to be complicated? Let us delete everything and select some images. I've selected two images and you immediately see that this will be a magical slide. We have a couple holding hands and here we have bread and beer. This goes along perfectly. Now, no matter the object we have, let's assume that we are creating a slide with two images. How to work with them? I want those images to be equal and to be distributed along the slide. Now, the quickest way to do this, I'll select two images. You see Picture Tools and Format has popped up. Click on Format, Picture Layout, and the quickest way I know to make two pictures equal or more pictures equal is selecting a picture layout. Let's, for example, select this layout, and what you have to do now is to convert it to shapes. What this will do, it will create a group. I'll ungroup it, and the only downside here is that you have a lot of items you need to delete, but I'll hit Ctrl or Command A, I'll deselect my pictures, and I'll delete everything else. Okay, I have equal pictures now. I definitely want them to be smaller, and I want them to be somewhere about this. So I have to crop them. I only want the hands to be visible, and of course I only want the beer to be visible. So let's select the hands, once again Format, and click Crop. You can select Crop and crop it to an aspect ratio. Let us select Portrait. I'll select 4:5, and this will make an image like this. I'll click on Crop to apply it. Crop, aspect ratio, 4:5. Well, only the beer, obviously, or maybe the bread. The bread will look a bit better. No, I'm sorry, the beer and bread, crop, okay. Magical, really magical. The couple, the beer, it looks all too perfect. So I want to make those objects smaller. I want the beer to be here and the couple to be here. This will be like the main focus of this slide. Now I want to create some objects here for additional text and information to hold up in this slide. I'll go to Insert, Shapes, and I'll select a simple rectangle shape. I'll draw a rectangle shape like this. Remember that this shape will be copied, so at first I want it to have no fill because I only want nice outlines to make the slide very, very clean. Now, once you have that, please select a shape outline, and the shape outline will be the main color you want to have for this slide. I'll go more outline colors and I'll try to select something interesting. Maybe something green like this, a washed out green. Okay, here along these sides. Well, I think this will look very nice. Okay, this green is okay. Of course, I need to select another time shape outline and make it a bit bigger. Let's make it 6 point is too big, 4.5, 3, well, 4.5, 3 points. Let's make it 3 points and I'll try to align it perfectly with this image. It's not so easy, so you need to come closer. You can zoom in here and I'll try to select my left Alt key. So PowerPoint will not do this for me. Left Alt key perfectly here, and perfectly here. Okay, now I'll copy this shape. I know that this shape has perfect sizes and both images are equal, so I don't have to adjust anything here. I just need to make sure it's in the right position, and okay, we have our first boxes. To add another dimension and make this slide a bit more interesting, I'll simply copy this rectangle, I'll place it here on the left side, and I'll make it gray, or another secondary color which you want to use. I'll use gray because I want this slide to be very calm, very clean. So I'll select Shape Outline and select a nice calm gray color. This one is placed in front here to make another dimension, and I'll Ctrl C and Ctrl V and place this one here, but this one should be in the back. So I can right click and send it to back. Now I have a little third dimension here, and basically the main focus point of the slide is completed. Now I want to have a strong headline, and since this is magical, we'll create a magical headline. Take once again insert, shapes, and select a rectangle. I'll create a little rectangle like this. I'll have it filled with the gray color. I'll try to catch the gray color, okay? And I want it to have no outline. Maybe it's a bit too thick. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and rotate it with the Shift key, so it's rotated 90 degrees. Now I want both of them to connect. I select both of them, group, group, group. Or you know what, I better select the green color so it's something more visible. Let's select the green color, and I'll try to make a nice little corner out of it. Nothing fancy, nothing special, just a nice little corner. I see I have to double click here, place it a bit to the right side, so no chop is here visible. Okay, very beautiful corner, and let's select this corner. I'll maybe make it a bit smaller, and this will be the first corner. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, do the same, Shift key, rotate it, and look how nice will this look in this composition. We'll have a title here and two nice objects on the bottom. Well, as far as the title goes, it will be simple. Insert, text box, magical title. It can be like that. I'll select my font. It will be this time PT Sans again, PT Sans, okay? Of course, I want it to be uppercase because that's a title. Maybe bold, we will see about that. And definitely the gray color we used recently. Use a gray color, make it bigger. Magical title. Well, now you have to adjust those objects so they fit together. Let's preview if this looks better. No, the bold looks better. Those could be a bit smaller because I believe they are too strong. This one to the right, this one to the left. I select all three of them, right click, group, group. Now I can select the title and go around with it and place it in the proper place that I want. Now the only thing you would have to do is also group this. I'll select my shortcut Ctrl or Command G, group this, Ctrl G, because I can make it bigger and smaller. Maybe this information is more important, so this will be bigger. Maybe this is less important, so this will be smaller. And I could also copy the title. Sorry, this will be difficult now. I'll copy the title here. I'll make it smaller. I make it as well uppercase. Now this all depends on you. The coloristic, the sizes. Let's make the first title here, the second title here, and under it we could place some text. This text should be also gray because we only use two colors in this slide. We use the green one and we use the gray one. This would be text that I use in this slide. Okay, like this. I'll release the bold. I'll make it smaller. I make this box smaller. Maybe I copied the text. I want more text. Okay, like that. So it's a bit better visible. Center it. Maybe a stronger gray would work better. So I'll select a darker color. Like this, and perfect. This looks really neat, and the slide is very, very clean and very quickly prepared. And what's more important, that you've learned, of course, you need to remember to group this again, and you have a ready slide. And once you are creating new slides, you adjust this composition. You can always copy this object, copy this title. For example, copy this, just delete the image, and you have a perfect text box to create new and more slides like that.